it's very thought-provoking, the final clauses that you brought that relate to the prisoners. And I think they're very, maybe you could say more about this, but to me it seemed that they're very good in sort of exemplifying not only the tension or the relationship between religion and law, but also between religion and sovereignty, in the sense that there's this tension between us as sovereigns and having authority, having to exact justice with prisoners and torture them and give them their punishments and whatever they need. And then suddenly there's this time period or certain days of the week that we remember a totally different ethos, where we're actually Christians and really we're supposed to identify with the prisoners because and we're supposed to identify with the people who are now being tortured, right? And so this tension is very interesting, and it sort of plays out in this.
Yes, it is a really interesting tension, and you have to think about the fact that the Christian emperors issued real cruel laws about criminal Roman procedure, because Christian emperors used in a very widely way quaestio, so the torture. They applied in every criminal procedure, and also in some cases in the civil trials. So their position is clearly influenced by Christian religion, and the Christian time assumed this particular significance in these days, while in the general application of these criminal proceedings, they were really hard, because we are in a moment in which the criminal procedure has a really inquisitorial structure. And at the same time, I think that this constitution could be read also in a slightly different way, because we have Christian motivation at one side, but enter also in the language the emperors use, because it's a language really influenced by the Christian language itself. But this constitution could also have a practical meaning, for instance, the one about prisoners and the application of Sunday during the pre-trial detention could be seen as a way for instance, using the bishops in the organizational structure of the prisoner, because the state has an inefficient system. And this is one of the first texts in which the Christian emperors involve bishops in some civil affairs. If we go further and we arrive in Justinian's times, we find that bishops are involved in very large, wide fields relating to civil and criminal perspectives. So I think that, yes, we have this tension that could be explained through religious motivation, but also other aspects that come out from this text.